a top name. Nitro's still in there. Who knew? Vladimir, you just teleported.
Into the middle of next week. What a match. Oh, look at this. How close is he to being out there? Except our All-Star game actually means something. A guaranteed opportunity in the main event at WrestleMania. Oh, what's he got in mind? Oh, look out! Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest inner weakness in the other. Who's going to be the next man to capture the lead?
Serpent, the most recent guy on the roster. Oh wow, there goes Vladimir. I based him off the American Badass Undertaker. And to be honest with you guys, he's been really impressive. He's a one-time Crash champion. And I'm really impressed with him.
He's on the apron. Can he force him to get both feet to touch him? The disaster is out.
And there goes Bizarre and Nitro. It's up to Sheen and Serpent. Two guys I'm both really impressed with how they turned out.
What a nasty elbow. Oh, don't do this. Going for the elimination. Trying to get one step closer to his dreams. Here comes another one. How's this going?
Steve Blackheart. I'm going to admit something with you guys. I made him to be the next big thing. And he never came through with it. I mean, I tried. I'll admit, I made him. It's my fault, but he really didn't get enough fighting in. So, he's a wild card for me. I can't tell you much trivia. He hasn't won a championship. He has like 3 wins and 0 losses. So he doesn't fight that much, if you can tell. Except in streak mode, I think he battled. Mike Man Howard. You can tell I just made him for the stories you can create, and I'm working on one right now. I needed an announcer, so I just made him.
And he's still in this. Oh, wow. And did you hear the impact on that kick? The winner of this guaranteed a title opportunity of their choosing at WrestleMania. Who's coming out next?
Vampiro. Vampiro's one of my more bizarre superstars. Like, he's a big name. Like, he's in the legend category. But in some scenarios, he's not. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this character. Oh, there goes Shane. But Vampiro, sometimes he's big, sometimes he's not. I don't know what to do with him half the time. Vampiro, don't think about the WCW guy. I made him before I even knew about him, so...
Who's gonna enter next? Is he?
Yeah. He's Ryan's old rival, though. That's a good thing he's got. There goes Howard. There's Vargas. Vargas actually is not based off Sheamus. Be surprised. Vargas, I just made him because I wanted an Irish or Scottish guy on the roster.
Shot by the Nightmare. Oh, the punch connects.
And yes, he does have something under his kilt. Don't worry.
He might have dodged his last ball.
Vargas is a middle-class champion. I believe he's the current.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other. He's got him. Drop kick.
Just see. Oh! Steve Blackwood just eliminated, he just eliminated Vampiro.
Great reversal. Trying to impose his will in the corner. The Royal Rumble's always so exciting. You never know when your friend.
Oh, Big Al.
I don't think so. Into the collar and elbow.
Big Al was supposed to be my Diesel. But, I never got through with him. That's the sad part.
Again, thank you for joining us tonight for the Royal Rumble. Oh no! Wait a minute, Cole, what's he gonna do here? Look at these two jockey for position. Oh, look at this. That dude is asleep, and Dynamite's ready to...
Oh, Rusty. Rusty is a good superstar I've created. He's a 3-time Crash champion. He's a middle-class champion and a tag team champion. You can tell who's going to the next game. Rusty. I always take the good guys to the next game and bringing them in a whole new roster.
This is dangerous. Oh, what a brutal shot. He's putting those indicator feet.
But maybe Rusty won't last as long.
He's in big trouble.
Okay.
Watch it. Good night. Ouch.
I really enjoyed Rusty because he's actually a lot of fun to play as.
I mean, I know you've come close to setting records for at least amount of time in the ring. Come on now, wait a minute.
Oh, his Psycho. I actually just made Psycho out of the blue. I'll admit that. I made him because Leon Black needed a rival. So I just made him. He just worked. Psycho is a 4-time Crash champion, and
The physicality of this match.
I believe he's a middle-class champion in there somewhere.
Look out. Hey, wait a minute.
And pretty much when I play a Psycho, it's destroy everything mode I want to go into.
These matches are so dangerous. You never know.
Because he was the first guy to win streak mode,
Remember both feet up.
and I believe he's one of my best to play as.
Eliminated. What a battle. What a great Royal Rumble. Who's going to be the next superstar?
Later, Rusty.
Gets eliminated.
Oh, there goes Kevin Rex.
That's the end for Omega.
Kevin Rex is one of my more impressive superstars I've created.
This is electric.
He's the next era Ryan, along with Psycho being the next era Nitro. And they actually work very well as the next era. Kevin Rex is a 5-time Crash champion, as well as a tag team champion. He's never won middle class because he's pretty much a main event player.
An explosive suplex. Look at these two jockey for position. Oh, don't do this. Who's number 30? Remember, no pinfalls, no submissions.
Leon Black, number 30. I'll tell you this, I made Leon Black to be the next Todd. Leon Black is one of the greatest high flyers I think I've ever created.
shot by the Nightmare.
He's so out there. Like, I don't know how to say it. He's a 4-time Crash champion, a middle class champion, and a tag team champion. So I don't know where I stand on saying how good he is.
With everything he's got.
Well, there goes Psycho.
You need eyes in the back of your head in a rumble. You never know who's going to sneak up from behind.
Who's going? Kevin Rex, Leon Black, or Serpent?
Look at this. Look at this. Bottom rope, hanging on for dear life.
Well, it's either Apprentice Mastodon or Apprentice Todd. Who was made superior to the other?
What a sequence of punches.
Todd might be the greatest, but did he train? Well, did I create him the greatest? His apprentice? Just like him? Time to see. Oh! Yep, he is. He outsmarted Kevin Rex. I'm playing as Leon Black. I made this tournament to pretty much decipher who's gonna be the last man. I put the other opponents in there, but I wanted to know who'd be the last man. I wanted to share this with you guys. This is how I decide who's the champion. I make them go through this to be the final man, and you're gonna see what I do next time. See ya.